They call us Marxists and hateful and bigots and everything else under the sun. Well, let me tell you, less than 5% of the entire population of North Carolina identifies as LGBTQ. You guys all claim you want democracy. Well, you know what democracy is? It's the majority plus one. It's 50 plus one. You know what? More than 50% of the people in this state claim that they believe in God, Almighty God, who made us male and female, God who made marriage between a man and a woman, God who said that we must protect our children. We have children coming up here telling us how horrible the mental health crisis is. Why? Most of us went to public school, and all of our peers are not in mental health crises.
A lot of parents across the country are standing up and applauding her right now because she said what millions of people have been thinking for years. This woman walked into that meeting calm, respectful, and ready to talk about practical issues in the school system. But then something changed. She looked around the room and realized these meetings have become more about feelings, slogans, and political theater than actual education. And that's when she went off.
Hello, everyone. I've been coming here for 5 years now, and I was going to talk to you about some practical things that I thought you could change about 3210, but I've changed my mind. I've been really confused over the last 5 years as to why we spend 45 minutes to an hour of every public meeting talking about how great everyone is and how great everything is in the schools, and now I've figured it out. I figured it out because all these people came here to defend you all from hurtful words. This is obnoxious. Let me just say, there is one goal for the educational system. It should be to prepare children to enter careers to be productive members of society. It is not a counseling session. It is not a self-help area. It is not somewhere to find yourself, and we should not be led by the children, for goodness sake. The children are called dependents for a reason. They depend on us who have fully developed brains. You cannot feel your way through life. The issues that we are talking about, we are bringing you statistics. We are talking about scholastics. We are talking about funding. We are talking about busing. We are talking about trying to figure out how to make our children be as successful as possible. And I am sure that that is your goal. And what we have been called tonight is what they're claiming that we're saying to children. We're having an adult conversation. There are not children in this room. We aren't going into the schools and calling them names. They call us Marxists and hateful and bigots and everything else under the sun. Well, let me tell you, less than 5% of the entire population of North Carolina identifies as LGBTQ. You guys all claim you want democracy. Well, you know what democracy is? It's the majority plus one. It's 50 plus one. You know what? More than 50% of the people in this state claim that they believe in God, Almighty God, who made us male and female, God who made marriage between a man and a woman, God who said that we must protect our children. The fact that we can stand up here and we can brag about all of the wonderful graduations, but we know the statistics. 50% of children did not pass their end of grade tests. What are we celebrating? We have children coming up here telling us how horrible the mental health crisis is. Why? Most of us went to public school, and all of our peers are not in mental health crises. We have to ask ourselves, what are we doing to our children? I'm going to say we are discussing things with them that they are not emotionally, intellectually, and morally able to handle. That is what is causing the anxiety. That is what is causing the depression. That is what is causing the confusion. We need our children to be able to be children, to be able to be innocent, to be able to enjoy childhood and not know all of the drama and all of the difficulties in adult life. That is what we want. We want our children to be able to read and write and to think for themselves, and we demand that the children who fear God are protected in your schools.
She said schools have one job: prepare children to become successful adults. That's it. Teach them how to read. Teach them how to write. Teach them math, science, history, critical thinking, and real-life skills. But instead, she argues schools are becoming therapy centers, ideological battlegrounds, and emotional counseling sessions for children who are still trying to figure out basic life. And when she said, children are called dependents for a reason, the room got real quiet. Because she was making a point a lot of people are scared to say out loud anymore. Children need guidance from adults, not the other way around. Then she took things to another level. She started talking about the mental health crisis among kids and asked the question that hit everyone right between the eyes. What exactly are we doing to these children? Why are so many young people anxious, confused, depressed, and overwhelmed? Her argument was that kids are being exposed to adult-level social and political issues far too early before they are emotionally ready to process them. And whether people agree with her or not, you could feel the frustration pouring out of her. This wasn't some politician reading talking points. This was a mother speaking from the heart, and that's why the clip exploded online. Then she brought up falling test scores and struggling academics and basically asked, why are schools celebrating themselves when so many students are failing basic educational standards? That line hit hard, because parents don't send their children to school for political activism. They send them there to learn, to grow, to build futures. And honestly, the strongest moment of the whole speech was when she defended the innocence of children. She said kids deserve to enjoy childhood without constantly being burdened by adult conflicts, ideologies, and societal drama. And for many parents watching online, that message resonated deeply. At the end of the day, this speech went viral because people are tired of being ignored, tired of being labeled for asking questions, and tired of watching education drift further away from academics. Now I want to hear from you. Do you agree with this mother's message? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.